Today, I'm back in Hagerstown, Maryland at Antique Crossroads. Let's go in and see what they got. Well, the first thing I see is this very weird canal green glass vase. That is, the shape on that's a little wild. I love the perfume bottle and of course the head. Down here, that is a beautiful carnival Fenton bird. And this cast metal aluminum cat, I've actually had that before. I want to say 28 is about what I got for mine after fees. And the jadeite ashtray, that is gorgeous. That's only 28. That's a pretty good deal for a collector. Oh, Murano cat. I can't see what's on the tag there. It looks like $60. Hey, that's not bad at all. Looks like it's got a little imperfection on one eye. I think that's Seguso. Is that how you say it? Two things here. One, the Murano bracelet. I absolutely love those. I'm actually wearing one right now. That one's at 35 and 20%. And then below it, I know I've looked at this before, but I think this is the prettiest thing. Not the crystalline pottery. That Japanese red and orange glass bowl. The colors on that is insane. Looks like they've added a new booth. That's a really neat slag glass. And then the Burmese looks all about where it needs to be. Oh my gosh, look at the Westmoreland Bulldog and jadeite. That's really fantastic. I like that swirly paperweight. I've actually had that Viking glass Basset Hound before. I didn't realize it was Viking glass. And the mushrooms, those are so neat. Those are going to be signed. And then, oh, I thought it said 140. No, it's 315. Okay, yeah, I was going to say that's super cheap on the bittersweet. That's got a really great mouth to it. But I think this Blinko piece is kind of the most amazing thing ever. Look at the eyes. This appears to be a new case too. I love the greyhounds. Those are at $210. They are, they look Hungarian, Italian though. That's interesting. And then here they have the little cat trinket box. That's Heren. That actually is Hungarian. I love this old thread display. Look at that. That is fantastic. Well, I like what's going on here. I love the little miniature dogs. PKT 750. Oh, wow. That's a good deal, especially on the little glass set. This looks like one might have a repair, but still, it's not bad at all. I wonder if this is locked. It is. I was looking at the brooches, and there's one that stands out for sure. It's this one. Oh, that is so fantastic. JJ, that's interesting. I've never seen that one before. I've seen a similar version by Sarah Coventry, but at $24, there's nothing I can do with that, even with, it looks like 10%. Yeah, very cool though. That's about retail. And the daisies, that one's missing a piece, and that one's at 19. Okay, but what is this? Vintage plastic macaroni looking dog, $7.95. It does have what appears to be a Japan sticker in there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. He's pretty great, and I love my plastics. Definitely unique and in really good shape for its age. Oh wow, look at this Dalmatian. How fantastic. Capodimonte. It is a giant Italian dog. And then here, a little acrylic deer trinket. That's only $3, a little ornament, but I have two similar right now that I haven't done any with, so I'm gonna leave that one. I spot a spaghetti Santa, and it's the planter version too, which is better than the bank. It's at $29. It's got some paint loss. For a collector, that's a good one. For me, for resale, I'm a little hesitant with that paint loss, even though the price is pretty close to being right. Wow, check these out. Polish pottery Halloween plates. never seen something quite like that before. They're at $48 each for the small ones and $68 for the big platter. Although I would say, I feel like that's a charger, not a platter. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's neat. I love the black cat on it. I'm very surprised to find this Robert Held heart paperweight is still there. And then this Echo, that's really pretty. This is kind of neat. Oh, that's signed. I wasn't expecting that. Looks like J. Harris. That's cool. Hand-blown tall art glass vase, lavender. Okay. Nothing we need to know. But yeah, that Echo is really pretty. I kind of like the smaller, daintier ones. I like the Echo vases, actually. I'm more of a vase person than a paperweighter. Ooh, look at the Bakelite dominoes. This case always has such amazing things. I was admiring that faceted paperweight up there. Over here, it looks like they've put in some new stuff. Yeah, that one looks this giant Strathern in the back. The marbles are kind of the win, honestly, if you ask me. Now, what is that? Sean Messenger vase. That's really neat looking. And then the pulled feather lampshades are gorgeous, but lampshades not so much. And I have some Longwy French pottery. Another big Eichholt back there. And I guess it's an Eichholt. I'm just assuming it's an Eichholt, actually. But that bottle is still my favorite thing next to the Tiffany salt. So pretty. Here's one that pains me. This Czechoslovakian piece is at $65. It's got a few chips. Oh, and I wish it didn't, because I think that is everything. Now this signed art glass, $75. Is it glass? It's very unusual. It almost looks ceramic, though. I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah, it looks ceramic. This pottery bowl is amazing, too. I am curious about that vase, though. It really looks ceramic. I'm so curious. I think I'm going to pull it out. Well, I did pull it out. It was ceramic, in fact. I love this little cigarette case. Wow, that's so pretty. $45 as is. And then, what is that? A match safe. Yeah, that has got such a fantastic look to it. It's probably sterling. It's probably all sterling. Here's something that stands out. Look at this elephant. Elephant German piggy bank, $23.50. That's neat. It's got that kind of Chinese look to it. Very cool. I don't see a discount. I'm not too familiar. I don't know how well that would do. This is very sweet. Oh my gosh, how cute. Mini floral perfume, $10. That might be French, actually. No, it's not well done enough to be French. It's very sweet, though. It's got the L on it, which is throwing me off. They've got some great little stuff in this booth. $18 on the hand clip. Those are always popular. And I love the Risque swizzle sticks. I actually have some of those right now that I haven't done anything with yet, so I'm gonna leave those for someone else to get excited about. Enjoy, great bet. Walk safely. Interesting. That's neat. Then what's this box? Not exactly what I hoped for. I love the old vintage advertisements. Now this etching here, a shelf, that's pretty neat. I love printmaking. I actually took printmaking classes in college. Down here, the mirror, that's really pretty. Ooh, look at this. It looks like it's missing a stopper. And this box, that is quite fantastic. That is Chinese. It's got a little age to it. Can't really tell what's going on there. It's like a fake drawer. How neat. Let's see if they've got a price tag inside. It's a little hard to maneuver with one hand. There it goes. Vintage Chinese cloisonne, Desk trinket box, 26. Well, if that was for myself, I would jump on that. That's fantastic. I love the little stuff. This is very pretty. Now, this looks like it could be French, at least the top. What does it say? Hand-painted porcelain, unmarked. I feel like if it was French, it would be marked. Oh my gosh, look at the frog pin. That's so funny. Leapfrog brooch, $9. And then this little hand-painted porcelain tile. That's quite sweet. Signed Limoges. It is $17. That's not bad at all. A little bit more than I'd like to have invested, although Limoges usually does pretty well. A little pillbox. Jewelry casket, Shirley Temple. A little closeted duckling. This vendor always has such phenomenal perfume bottles. I'm looking at that blue iridescent one on the top. That one says signed 38. There's something I'm not particularly fond of on the stopper. The little floral frog in green. Floral frog. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. Now, these always trouble me. I don't know why they're sitting there, but I'm pretty convinced that they are Bakelite. It looks like $10 each. Enamel Bakelite bangle bracelets. Something's off about that. Today might be the day I find out. This perfume bottle, though, that is the win for sure. 1800s perfume bottle, and look at the little monkey on top. How perfect. Santa nesting dolls. Unfortunately, it's just one, which is probably why he's $8. So cute, though. I love the hand-painted nesting dolls. Now in here, this bird kind of stands out. Glass decor, brown, swirl, and white. Is it brown? Because it kind of looks red. It's a neat little bird. $9 on that one. And then here, this one, Murano Gold Flake, $15. That does look Murano, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna take a couple of these. Oh my gosh, look at Santa on the sleigh. That's fantastic. And the pink Fenton owl. I think I'm gonna take this one, and I might take that one. I'm a little on the fence about it, but over here, this caught my attention. The fuzzy ceramic skunk. That's at $16, and kitsch has been getting harder and harder to find. And when you do find it, it's priced at retail for sure. Over here, I love this Polish apple dish. That's really fun. Oh, look at this. The gold leaf lucite. Although I must say, that looks like newer. This is older for sure, but there's something off about that one as well. Gosh, they've definitely been in. I could snoop around this booth all day. Oh, look at the cockatoo. That's really fantastic. Call me crazy, but I'm actually just not obsessed with this bird. I'm gonna put it back. There's also something slightly off about it. Like the gold flake isn't well done enough for me to believe it's actually Murano. Kind of looks like a very well done knockoff. I could be wrong. These are fantastic. But again, I think Murano design. Yeah, I think it's just in the style of what's happening down here. Well, that's unusual. Very different. Unfortunately, it's got a chipped ear. It's only $5. Oh, I'm really trying to stay away from anything with damage, especially that obvious damage. Looks like a assortment of Indiana glass here. I'm assuming that's Indiana glass. Looks like Indiana glass. $17.50. It's not bad. I don't think Indiana glass does that well, though. Oh my gosh, look at the band hat. It's fantastic. I love the gold glitter. I don't know why I have such a weird fixation on majorette stuff. I always look for the different flower brooches in this booth. This one is gorgeous. one's at 15. But this one I've never seen before. I love that it's got the little flower pot. It almost looks like it could be Sarah Coventry. Can't see what that says. I'm gonna pull out my magnifying glass. It appears to say Capri. It's just really fun. I love that it's in the flower pot. It's only $10. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it. What is this dog? Orphan Annie dog Sandy Pottery. Oh, that's fantastic. Looks like they added a new little case in here, and there's one thing that sticks out to me. It's the little pixie bunny. That is at $10, which is a really good deal for that. It's not the original Japanese left in one. It's a little bit newer, but still for $10, that's a great buy. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, I'm second guessing myself because of course recently Kitsch has just really kind of flopped, honestly, and if it was the Japanese one I'd fly out of here with it, but since it's newer I think I'm gonna leave it for someone else. I love all the Bakelite they have in this case. I also love that little micro mosaic. It says the bangles at 18 and the box is at 20. I think I'm gonna go ahead and look at those things. And the bracelets, those are all very pretty. Looks like they have 25 on those. I feel like I've seen them before, but I just assumed they were spendier. They have a lot of great Bakelite, but it's all just a little bit close. I mean, I could get away with it, but I try to hold out for better deals since I sell so much of it, and I keep even more of it. And then in here, I'm wondering if they've restocked. It kind of looks like it's all about the same as it was the last time I was here, except for that one. That one's new. $8, that's fun. I'm a little thrown off. I don't remember this being here. 45% off everything. I'm very thrown off because their prices are already so reasonable. There's not much in this booth, but over here, Lucky Joe Bank. It's fun. And the bells don't usually sell that well, but this chocolate slag glass one is $5 and 45% off. What? I feel like for like a couple bucks, why not, right? It's just got a good look to it. And then over here, the little schoolhouse. It's a church bank tin litho. That's so sweet. Oh, but then I looked behind me. This is their booth too. The half doll is $50, but 45% off. She looks fantastic. I love half dolls. Oh my God, this General Electric advertisement, $3.75. Oh, it is everything. I love stuff like that. I have such a sickness for it. Let me not get sidetracked. I was going to see what else they have in their booth. Since they have such a discount, jar of marbles, $10. So cheap. I was kind of hoping to just come here and space out. Honestly, I wasn't looking to buy a bunch of stuff. I'm still trying to get the key, walking to get the key for the micro mosaics. And 20% in this booth too. $18, that's so pretty. I just had one similar though. I've gotten some really great jewelry from this booth. Well, look at the perfume bottles. This one definitely stands out. That's really pretty. That one's at 45. This one, I love the stand on that. That's at 45 as well. And then this one, wow, how gorgeous. Oh my gosh, look at the amethyst one in the stand. That's crazy. And it's faceted. All right, well, I did grab the micro mosaic bangle and pillbox. The other bracelets were missing pieces. He's got a repair. All these L's weren't here before. These are so great. Gilner, $50 for the pair. That's actually not bad. I love the one on the car. These ones are $20 each. All really good prices for collectors. A little bit more than I'd like to have invested. I feel like the Gilner ones are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they fly and sometimes they just kind of do about that after fees. And I love this little Art Deco clock. That's so fun. Well, that's not something you see every day. Metal sculpture glasses. Those are wild. All right, I'm holding my breath going into this booth. It looks like they've expanded. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. That looks like an Italian lamp base. This lucite lamp. Oh my gosh, they have such great stuff, and the display is everything. Look at all the mid-century wall hangings. Surprisingly, this bird is actually my favorite. That one's at $275. What is this? Elfinware hand-painted lighter. How neat. Unfortunately, it's kind of tough for me to pick up lighters because you can't sell lighters on Whatnot, which I know is really kind of silly. Over here, the Hobbyist cat. They have some really great pottery. Like this. What is this? Oh, that's like a rock. It's like a carved face rock. That's unusual. I love Blendo sets. I think they're so pretty. I actually have a green, the most fabulous green Blendo set you'll ever see at my house. It was actually a gift from Jocelyn. This is neat. Abstract stone. That looks like something. Now we're talking. Check out this lucite piece. This is so great. It's $45 for 20% off. Unfortunately, I was getting ready to jump on it, even though it's a little steep for resale, but because of the broken flower petals on it, multiple, I don't think I can get away with that. If it was for my house, it would be different. And I still am obsessed with this lamp. Well, there's a couple things in this booth that stands out. One is the paper mache Santa, 1950s paper mache Santa, $150. The other is this vase. That's kind of wild. $65. I wonder what it is. It definitely has that certain look to it. Although I can't tell if it's as exciting as I want it to be or if it's just a reflection. I might look that up. I'm curious. Oh my gosh, look at this tiny wheelchair. That's fantastic. Well, I don't have enough service to look it up, and as I walked away, I wasn't disappointed to leave it. So that's a telltale sign. I don't need it. I'm admiring this pottery, though. The one right there, the green pottery with the kind of drip. Really fantastic. I love this swirl stuff. Here's a booth I've been really excited to get back into. I have found some amazing jewelry in here. I love this bracelet. That is wood, but very different. Wood doesn't usually do that well for me, so I'm hesitant to pick it up. Over here, these amazing little hand-painted brooches. I feel like I know who this is. No, I don't. I thought I did, but it's not exactly what I thought it was. This is very neat. Yeah, just a lot of really unique costume jewelry. I've pulled out some really spectacular pieces in here, but it's this that I was really excited to go through. $1. Yeah, I'm gonna dig through this. It doesn't look like they've added as much that was in here last time. Last time I did quite the number on this, but I'm still gonna kind of dig through it. Well, I'm surprised to say these two red lucite kind of moon glow bangles are the only thing I picked up out of there, but it looks like they've stocked their shelves with all kinds of different stuff. So let's check that out. The little pottery bowl, that's neat. That's only $5, even though it's newer. Oh my God, what is going on with that candle? That is something weird, I tell you. Up here, they have the little rubber lamb. He's at $19 though. That's a little spendy for me. More jewelry. Not as lucky as the last time. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. The carved elephants. Definitely variety, which I really appreciate, and the prices are pretty good. But it's alas this Fenton piece back here. I'm curious about. I'm not a big compote person, but the purple 35, yeah, that's a good buy for a collector. Not for me, for my purposes. But while I was looking in that, I looked over here and I saw this. Thomas Webb Burmese glass, $99 for him. That is absolutely to die for. I love Burmese, especially the antique stuff. Oh wow, look at that Fenton vase. Actually, I've seen that one near West Virginia. I love that style. It's definitely on the harder to find, and it's definitely spendy. Over here, what was I looking at? Something caught my, oh yeah, it's this. This got me last time too. The cased blue glass. Vandermark. Thing is amazing. It's $160 and 15%. I think that's a little close for me, but it's really nice. Although I love the pulled feather effect, but I'm not sure how I feel about the threading, and I can see a couple spots where it's imperfect. All right, well, I got a nice little bag of trinkets there, and I spent $44. It was a nice get out of the office day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.